What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box? What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Let's open the box and see what's inside.
What's in the box? What's in the
What's in the box? What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Welcome to Gamers Overdrive Retro Mode. Insert coin to play.
Welcome to Gamers Overdrive Retro Mode, everybody. Thank you for joining me. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. It helps me out a lot as a small channel. Don't forget to like this video and please comment in the comment section so that YouTube algorithm can do whatever it does to make me show up on your feed more often. Today is a very special episode. I have something really cool, a very special high-end type system. It's kind of the Ferrari of retro gaming consoles. I'm a little bit nervous to even be handling this thing. It's very expensive. It's very valuable. And I'm going to talk all about the incredible Neo Geo CMVS console created by the Bahar Bros, specifically Yossi Bahar of the Bahar Bros. So let's open up this box and let's see what's inside. I'm nervous even as I talk about it right now. I'm getting nervous, getting anxious. I feel the sweat beading on my brow. But this thing is really special. So let's take a look, shall we? Inside the box. So as I unbox this beautiful beast of a console, I'll start with a disclaimer. I am a novice when it comes to Neo Geo AES and MVS, especially when it comes to the consolization of these things. I am a total novice. I'm just a fan of SNK and Neo Geo. You could call me a casual fan, but I am definitely not a technical genius when it comes to this stuff. I'm unboxing this here. Here you can see the power cable. That's a European prong, very nicely wrapped there. And the other piece of this is inside the box. I'm going to show it to you in a second. You can see you just plug this portion into the power brick, which is right on the side. Pulling it out here. So again, I was given this console temporarily to review it for Yossi Bahar of the Bahar Bros, who happens to be my neighbor. So we live very close to each other and we became friends just over the last year. Very cool guy, and he lets me play with his cool stuff. So here's the power brick, you can see. And he gave me some technical info that I would like to share with you. I'll be paraphrasing it throughout this video, but that plugs right into the console itself, you can see. So that goes into the back. And as I uncover this beauty here, take a look at this. I specifically asked to review a red unit just because I think this one looks the most like a Ferrari. It just looks so awesome. Beautiful to hold and behold. Just look at that beautiful paint job. You can see the control ports there and the Bahar Bros logo right on the front. That peels right off. The plastic part anyway. But look at that, it's just a beautiful console. Very well made. And just feels good in the hands. Very solid, very heavy. This thing is not slipping off your table anytime soon. It's got the fan slots there so that you can get some good circulation, but the boards don't tend to overheat from what I hear anyway. But you will have some good circulation there. And you can take a look here at this magnetic dust cover that pops right out. Pops right off and just has some magnets on the back so that you can keep it in place. And if we peek into this console here, you will see that this is one of the 1999 boards. You can see, so it's over 20 years old. But these boards have been restored thoroughly, cleaned, and modified by the Bahar Bros. So let me read a little bit from some of the tech info that he sent me as we look at this thing. So he says that authentic Neo Geo games can be very expensive. Yes, we all know that to be true. And sometimes they're hard to find. AES hardware and games have always been ridiculously expensive. and a lot of the games are rare and difficult to purchase. So because of this, people, such as the Bahar Bros, have started consolizing old MVS arcade boards, which are very similar to the AES console boards, and they essentially play the same games with slight variations in the hardware. But consolizing these MVS boards makes them playable at home, along with several additional features due to their being custom made. So the AES, that's the home console for Neo Geo, by default it has some video quality issues which can be improved with modding, but the MVS, which is what this is based off of, offers better video quality with a few proper modifications when it's modded properly. So the biggest advantage of having one of these MVS boards, a consolized MVS over an AES, is the affordability. So the games are much cheaper to find and to collect. And when you modify this board, when the Bahar Bros did modify this board, they replaced its BIOS with a UniBIOS, which gives you more features, including turning the board into a console mode. So you can change the game region, add cheats, etc. So over the last 10 years, we've seen a few of these boxes, some consolized MVS systems from manufacturers such as JNX, that's Jamination X, Analog Interactive, and Omega from Home Arcadeworks. They all have awesome build quality, but the problem is it's really difficult to get your hands on one because these consoles are using the original Neo Geo MV-1C boards, which were discontinued a long time ago. So they were manufactured in 1999, that's over 20 years ago. So these manufacturers had to collect them from closed down arcades or by searching online. And the Bahar Bros wanted to develop a consolized Neo Geo for a long time, but there were some obstacles, including sourcing the boards, building a custom enclosure. So they started by just getting their hands on as many boards as possible from their sources in Hong Kong. They cleaned them with soap, water, and alcohol, and they replaced the old components and properly modified them with their custom boards for audio, video output, and controller inputs. So the CMVS ULTRA, which is this beauty that you're looking at right here, it has two custom video boards, one for the original 240p output through SCART, which has been amplified. And I'm just showing you here, this is an OSSC adapter if you did want to play this on your HDMI TV. And you can, this is optional, but actually for most people in the United States, this would probably be the ideal option here, just to get this thing up and running on a basic HDMI TV. But you can see it has a SCART input there, it has component input, and it also allows you to play through HDMI with a VGA signal, of course. But yeah, so they, this thing has a number of output options. And I'm showing you here, this is a multi-cart. So this is a Super 138-in-1 cart that I'm just using for demo purposes. But this thing plays authentic MVS games. So just if you have a big collection of MVS games, you would be serving yourself well to get yourself one of these. And this is just for this multi-cart, this is one of the older ones that doesn't have the menu system, so you'd have to actually adjust those little switches to choose which game you wanted to play. And so yeah, this is just a super cool thing if you do happen to have a collection of MVS games, or if you wanted to start collecting MVS games, which are again significantly cheaper and more widely available than the AES games. So you can find similar consoles on AliExpress for a lot cheaper, but you are getting what you pay for, and you are also risking potentially damaging your display unit because those have very little quality control, and it's kind of a hit or miss. You might find one that works decently for a while, but Bahar Bros, they really put a big emphasis on build quality. So those no-name ones, they're not really correctly or properly optimized. So this right here is a SCART cable, and this is what I'm going to be using today, as I will be playing this thing on a CRT TV. My wife's uncle has a giganto classic CRT TV that he's had since forever, and I'm going to be playing right directly through the SCART input, which is pretty awesome. And I'm going to be using this incredible Neo Geo CD controller, which is one of my favorite controllers of all time. Love the clicky stick. Clicky stick, look at that. Click, 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 click. great stick. And again, this thing works with all original Neo Geo accessories and controllers, including the arcade sticks. And it's just super cool. So I'll just plug this in for you right here. Just plugs in nice and easy. And all of these inputs and ports have been tested thoroughly, and they have been found to be in perfect working order. So you are looking to get a really quality, very, very quality high-end product here with this machine. And it's really cool. I would, we're going to see how it plays, and I'm going to show you in demo mode, but let's take a look on my Giganto loaner of a TV. So here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Now, my crappy camera does not do this justice, I know, but I did want to show the console in frame while I was playing on this beautiful Giganto CRT TV, but it looks absolutely beautiful in person. The colors are unbelievable. Just the pixels look great. And this is the way that it was meant to be played. And the fact that all TVs, all CRT TVs in Europe, most of them have the SCART cable input, it just makes things so much easier. Yeah, I'm just going to let you take a look at some gameplay, and I don't want to talk too much during the gameplay, but again, if you look at the link in the description of this video, you will find a link to the Bahar Bros website, and you can purchase these right through his website. He has worldwide shipping. It will cost you about $570. That's US dollars. I know that's pretty steep, but that includes shipping to pretty much anywhere in the world, even if you live in Antarctica. So yeah, this is obviously a specialty item. It's for collectors. It's for Neo Geo fans and collectors who want to play real Neo Geo games. And for playing MVS, I think this is a really awesome, easy option. And it's a beautiful looking console, super high quality, great build. And I think you can't go wrong with Bahar Bros. They are a very quality focused company. And Yossi Bahar is my friend. I put that out there. I'm not making any money off of this video. I'm not getting anything in return. He is a friend, but if I did find something wrong with the console, of course I would mention it. But again, what is there to be wrong? It runs great. It does exactly what it's supposed to do, and I highly recommend it. So thanks a lot for watching, and please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already to Gamers Overdrive Retro Mode, and I will see you next time.